Romanci or something. In Italy, which is like this big. Sorry, I said in Switzerland. So, yeah, everything is microscopic. Now, India is incredible for that, because you go 50 kilometers and you have new language, new food, and
Can you tell me about the tomato festival which is celebrated in Spain?
La Tomatina. La Tomatina. Have you heard about Tomatina?
No. Because in a Malayalam film, that film background was totally in Spain. So tomato festival is shown in that.
There's a famous Bollywood film,
Oh.
Yes.
The tomato festival, they throw tomatoes.
Yeah, story behind that, throwing tomatoes at each other.
I have never been. It's crazy. It's crazy.
The same movie has the bull racing as well.
In Spain, bull race is also.
Yeah.
The same bull race we have in South India, in Tamil Nadu also we have. During Magar Sankranti, Pongal or 3 days.
Bull
Too old for
is
that.
done.
It's done.
Next
Good,
year.
good.
Bull race, the same thing.
It's called the running of the bulls in English. The running of the bulls.
Here we have to control the bulls. The
There.
person has to control the bull.
Oh, yeah, I understand. I've seen that one. No, there you have to run away from the bulls.
Oh.
Kerala related to Onam also, sorry. Related to Onam also, we have same one kind of thing,
Right.
but which is in muddy water.
Muddy water.
Tamil Nadu on ground it is, and in Kerala on muddy water with the full plowing setup. A farmer want to run behind. That's a competition between two teams.
Oh.
It's purely agricultural related.
Favorite festival.
Festival? Which festival?
Your
Fairy.
your favorite festival.
One of my favorites.
Oh.
Favorite festivals. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. In my old age, I want very much to go to a film festival. A festival, like 3-4 days, where they show films. And I've been to one already. Last summer, I went to one festival for 5 days. So every day I was watching 3 or 4 movies. That's all I did. That's all everybody did when I was. And I want to go to more. I like that kind of festival.
And so which food you like in Maharashtra?
What?
Food you like?
Food.
Street food.
I'm very bad at picking. Because I like just about everything. And then I don't know the names of half the food. It's like, for example, I like dal. Everything with dal. Lentils, dal. I like it in any style. You know, red and black and green, whole, puree, curried, cold, hot. I like salad. I like lentils in any way you cook them. Sprouted from seeds. And that's a very important ingredient here, right? Yeah. So,
Sir, he's asking you tried chotu vada pav.
can I what?
Yeah, one
You tried
Maharashtrian.
chotu vada pav in Chopra.
What is it?
What?
Chotu vada.
Maharashtra's famous
Not
food.
Not everybody has tried pani puri
Oh yeah, I had pani puri.
and bhel.
Yes, I've tried all
Do you like
kinds of
Yeah, he loved it.
question. All right.
You
Very
like
good.
to garden? You like gardening?
Gardening.
Gardening.
Oh, gardening. To some extent. I've done it a little bit. Not with much success. With limited success. But yeah, I can get into it. I can see how that it can be fun. But I'm not doing it now.
About you?
Yeah,
Gardener?
He is doing gardening on terrace.
To terrace,
Your
okay.
family or?
Sure. Yep. Well, right now it's just my wife and I because my daughters are old and they're gone. In the U.S. and in Spain, but in the U.S. especially, unlike in India, often the children just disappear. When they get to 18, 19, they go to college. I have a daughter in college. She's 5,000 kilometers away from home. So from North India to Southern India, and maybe from Southern India to China. That's one doctor. The other one is 10,000 kilometers away. So like from India to Europe.
So you don't have contact with them?
We see them.
Something strange to us because we live our kids till 30, 40 years.
No, they talk a lot on video calls.
But I went 10,000 kilometers away from my family 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
Yeah. So I already did it. So my brothers are doing the same to me. Punishment. And there was no WhatsApp then. So just letters. I wrote letters every month. I got a letter.
When the children go like this, that is at the age of adolescence, they move away from their parents. So who's there to guide them?
We kick them out.
No,
Out, go.
no, sir. Who's there to guide them?
Themselves. We train them to guide themselves. Hopefully. We hope we have trained them. Like we learn, like I learned, like you learn on your own. You learn as a 14, 15, 16-year-old gradually, and then you take a step further, and then you fall, and you get up, and you come asking for help, and then you get your strength and go a little further, and eventually you are on your own. It's like a bird flying away from the coop. They try their wings, they fall, come back, try, and one day, they're gone. Children, birds, same thing. New ideas. I have brothers who have stayed home all their lives. So I have a theory, just like birds. If you do science, there are some birds they're called like nest centered, and others are called nest away. There's a technical term, but basically some birds stay close to home and some birds migrate. So I believe that humans fall in two categories: those who like to stay close to home and those who like to migrate. And in my family, there's 3 of us that flew the coop, and 2 of them stayed home. We have the same upbringing, same parents, everything. 2 not moved from where they were born. The 3 of us couldn't get out fast enough. I think it's nature, human nature. And culture, yes, culture influences too. But I think when I was your age, I was drawn. I wanted to explore it more. I always wanted to try. Always.
Or you like dogs?
Dogs? Sure. Yeah. I don't have a pet, but we foster. You know what foster means? Foster dogs. When you have the concept of kennel here, where the structure is not very possible.
Not very common, but it's coming up in cities. People adopt dogs for a few months.
Okay, so this is adopting a dog for a month, for 2, that my family does. So we get a dog for a month, then we give it back, because they need it. They need to give it for adoption away. Because we travel too much. We can't keep a pet. We can't keep a dog, because the dog cannot stay at home alone for 2 months. So we can.
So you are
Vegan?
Vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
Well, I'm a vegetarian. Yeah. But I've only been a vegetarian for 23 years. Before that, I was not a vegetarian. So I quit. So I became a vegetarian. Vegetarianism is not a tradition in Spain. We are meat and fish eaters. Everything has meat or fish in Spain. 90%. I think there's about 10% of vegetarians in Spain and the US. That's it. It's very new. Very new. Here, are you vegetarians? All of you? Most of you? Some.
Kerala,
We are
some
from
food
coastal
custom is
areas,
different a bit.
so we are from coastal area.
Coastal area.
So
And coastal is more.
coastal
Kerala
fishing,
coastal
fishing
is
is the main
So
one.
you eat fish.
So according to the territorial area, the food differences.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But there's not that tradition in Spain. Yeah. Omnivores.
No, I'll give extra time.
You know the word
Preciously
omnivore?
moving now. This is a precious time.
Spanish
I'll give extra
are
time.
omnivores. Everything. Okay. Well, this is very nice.
I'm giving interest to ask some questions.
Sure.
The remaining.
Who has not asked questions?
Remaining.
We. I do, but I'm ashamed to admit without being enough. I think I read more when I was your age because there was no television. When I was your age, there was no television. There was no phone, no video, no YouTube, no Instagram, nothing. So we had to read. I'm very bad at favorites. The book that I write, okay, I want to tell you an offer. An offer. Well, maybe two. Okay, I want to tell you one author that I like that you may have heard of. Rabindranath Tagore. I read him 40 years ago. Yeah, and I haven't read him since. I'm sorry to say, I'm ashamed to say. But I like him. But for example, international authors, I like Dostoevsky. It's Russian.
What is their age?
My age? What do you think my age is? 67. They've been doing the math. I'm 67. My favorite teacher, I have, again, remember, favorites are not good with me. I don't have one, I have many. So, two favorite teachers. I remember one from when I was your age. His name was my name, Juan. Juan. And he called me Juanito. Juanito, which is a diminity, a little Juan. He was Juan and I was little Juan. So I remember him very fondly. This is from many years ago. And then I remember one more from a few years ago at college, university. And his name was Russell. He was an American. So Juan was Spanish, Russell was American. So he was one of my favorite teachers. Those two were some of my favorites. I have many more. Favorite? No favorites. Sorry, no. I have visited in the first thing. I visited a house. I visited a lake and a dam. It was very pretty. I said that was very pretty. A dam and a house. But I think it's not a place officially, but it is a place literally. I think Ruby's family's house is probably my favorite place. It's not a tourist place, but it is a place. I really like it. I like the house, I like the atmosphere, the dynamics. My hero, Superman. No, I don't know. Have I visited 4 schools or 5 schools? And so 4 or 5. My favorite hero. Real hero or fantasy hero? That inspire me. Well, again, one of course is Gandhi. Gandhi is one of my heroes. Gandhi. Have you heard of Mahatma Gandhi? No? Oh yeah, you have heard of him. He was one of my heroes, but many others. There's many others. Martin Luther King. Yeah, he was a hero. Who else? I don't know. Some people may be closer to me. My dad was a hero of mine. My dad. I thought he was my mom. Yeah, they were heroes and heroines. Yeah, and the way what they did for us and how they lived their lives. Many heroes. I don't, can we help people help? The minimum strong, I don't get it. What is the minimum? Oh, the meaning of?
Strong, according to the student.
Oh, what is the meaning of strong?
According to the student. The meaning as a student.
Oh, this is a philosophical question. We have a what is the meaning of strong? What
It
does
means strong as a student means what?
Yeah. What does strong mean to you? This is a philosophical question. We have a philosophy. Okay. Strong. Okay. Strong means can be right away physically strong, so you can lift the stable with one finger. Strong. But I think strength has many aspects. I think strength to be able to carry the project through is very important. The strength to say, I want to do this, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a bus driver, a policeman, whatever. And just the strength to stay with your purpose is very, it's also called in English stamina. Stamina. That kind of strength is very important. I think today, especially, maybe more in the US than here, emotional strength. I can see how your generation and teenagers in the US are having a lot of emotional problems. Emotional and mental problems. So I think that mental and emotional strength is very important. Without becoming kind of, the word is callous. Callous is a difficult word to use. Without becoming insensitive to the world and people's problems, you have to be sensitive, empathetic. You know the word empathy? Empathy?
Oh, that's the word empathy.
Okay. Empathy is
Sympathy and empathy.
sympathy and empathy. So say you hurt yourself, you hurt yourself, and I go, oh, are you okay? I'm showing empathy. If you hurt yourself, oh, and I go this way, over here, I don't have any. So being emotionally and what did I say? Emotionally and mentally? No. But strong is today in the Western world very important because there's a lot of mental health and emotional problems among young people. I see this through my daughters and their friends. I don't know here. Too? So that is another kind of strength that I think is important. I could go on, but I think we have to have lunch and go to sleep and come to school tomorrow. Someone stop there. Is it time for something? Thank you. That was great questions. Great questions. A great bunch of students. Keep curious. I think we have one last question. And oh yeah, I'm feeling sad. Yes. Now, they asked me, okay, I'm going to go on. I'm feeling sad and I'm feeling happy. Sad because I miss them. Happy because they are independent, grown up, and strong women. I want my women to be strong. My daughters. I want them to be able to travel the world, to do what they want. So I want them to be strong. And they are proving that they are. Because they went. But yes, do I miss them? Yes, I miss them. Of course. She asked me if I miss my, if I was sad because my daughters were gone. A little.
In Spanish, which state you are?
Which state? Well, Spain does not have states. It has cities, regions, provinces. I was born in the northwest, so Spain, center, northwest. I was born there. This is the center. Then I moved to the center. The center is Madrid. Have you heard of Madrid? Capital city. So I more or less, my family lived in Madrid most of my life. But I was a bit everywhere. But mostly Madrid, which is a big city. That's where I live. where I mostly grew up. But my origin is northwest. It's called Leon. Leon. That's the region, like Maharashtra. Leon. Leon. It means lion. That's the name of my region. Leon. Okay?
Sir, which sports you like more?
Which?
Which sports you like?
Sports. I think today probably football. Football. But my kind of personal favorite is a racket sport that I play in Spain. It's called from tennis. You will have to Google it. But imagine a wall like that, and a racket and a ball, and I hit the ball against the wall, and it comes back.
It's called
That is,
Yes.
well, there's squash. There's 5 sports like that. But the one I'm talking about from Spain is unique to Spain because the court is like 5 times this room. Whereas the sports court is about this size, like a ball, like this. But this Spanish variety is a much bigger wall and very big. And so you play big. But the same principle. Same principle. From tennis. Tennis and from. F-R-O-N. From tennis. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Please eat well.
Eat well.